If you're a Metro fan, you better be looking forward to this new game that is coming out, Metro Exodus. We're going to put some theories onto this game, and before I start the video, I am using the E3 footage from Ice and Fire channel, link in the description to the original trailer if you guys want to watch it in depth. If you do not know, Metro series is getting the third game. Now obviously enough though, the last game was Metro Last Light, and then obviously we had the Redux editions. Now, people were kind of speculating of where Metro Last Light could be leading off to. But this game, Exodus, is pointing at a different type of Metro. And I will say this, we're obviously still playing as Outtro. So obviously this game is going to be based off the good ending. If you do not know, Metro Last Light was based on the bad ending from Metro 2033. And now with Last Light, it seems this one's going to be based on the good ending. There are major differences, and we're going to look through the trailer of these differences with the game. Metro music in the background, and we're going to have a look together. I looked at the trailer, thought there's going to be some cool things, but we might need to keep our mind to it. So when we start out, we see the recognizable scene from Metro 2033. The dead watchman, bullets on the ground, the horrific snow, gas masks. To live without hope is to case to life. And the watch is different. A new shotgun, or maybe an up-to-date shotgun. The graphics are completely different from the original Metro Last Light. I think it's running on a different engine, and obviously enough though, it will be playable for PC, and look how smooth it is. Now, what I heard, this is actually the actual game itself. It's just they hid the HUD and everything. But it's just fantastic. It feels like Metro, and yes, it'll be coming to store for Windows 10 and obviously Xbox One. And look at this web burning. This is awesome. Now you might notice some other changes. Oh my god, a mutant. Which mutant is this? Just look in detail at this mutant. Now I think this is the Nosalisus. Now the Nosalisus and some of the mutants have changed in looks over the games generation. The first game, the Nosalisus looked more like Ugly Beast, and then obviously the second one, they had more jaw mouse. And it seems the Nosalisus in this game, and I think these are Watchmen that Outtro is killing. Either they're Watchmen or Nosalisus. That's what I can tell from this game. And obviously we have the good gas mask. I think those are Watchmen. That has to be a Watchman. But we head out this outside bit and oh god, this Watchman, he wants us. Stab, shut the door. But we're outside. And look how alive it is, and the first time ever the surface is breathable. Don't forget, the radiation would only die out to a certain point where this surface would be breathable. We also have the updated map, and this opens a whole different things. We're no longer in Moscow Metro anymore. We also see a bridge. We're in a different part of Russia. The first and second games were always based in the Moscow Metros. Now, and we have a new weapon, a crossbow. This is very interesting, and it's also nice. I think this is a nice healthy route for the game to span out outside the Moscow Metros. But it'll be interesting to see what type of new enemies we're going to see. We already have tell of the up-to-date models for some of the old mutants that we know very well, particularly the Watchmen and Nosalisus. Dead bodies, and an old house. But it's strange how the air is breathable and how Outro's watch is just completely different. And here we have a new enemy. Some kind of mutant dog. Which is also interesting. Obviously Outtro goes up, pulls out the item, well, ammo of that weapon. The amount of graphics is good. Now don't forget, they will show off a lot of graphics in trailers. When you play the actual game, it'll be wonderful. But Oh look, it's the bear, and we fought the bear before in Last Light when we were with the little dark one. Obviously Artyom running, and jeez Louise, look how different it is. New ammo type. This would be very interesting to playstyle. Hit the bear, bear's about to fall. Now obviously enough though, I think this could be one of many trailers for Metro. Obviously Last Light had about 3 or 4 trailers. We escaped the bear, and by God, and a train on the tracks. A train on the tracks. We fall on the ground, and that looks like a red Soviet train. And who do we see? Now this lady, she says Artyom. This will have to be Anna. I hope it's correct. And if we look at this train, this looks like a convoy. Now, theories of what this concept could be with this game. Obviously, this will have to be set a year after Metro Last Light on the good ending, when the Dark Ones defeated the Red Line, if you have played both Metro Last Light, particularly the Last Light series. But you're probably wondering who's our main character. Like I said, we will probably more or less be playing in the shoes of Artyom, a fellow citizen of Expedition who was determined to go to Polis Station for help after Hunter never returned. And over the time, Artyom went through so many horrors, recruited as Ranger, found D6, but then led to D6 with problems with the many factions in the Moscow metros. Obviously Artyom met many friends like Khan, Miller, but he also has a bit of a forced love relationship with a woman named Anna, who is the daughter of Colonel Miller, which is Colonel Miller's friend of Artyom. These two have a bit of strong relationship, and obviously enough though, I think it's correct that Anna bears a child of Artyom if we look at the band ending. Now obviously enough though, if it is correct that we are playing as Artyom, then we're obviously playing from after the good ending. Both Metro games had 2 endings. You either had the good ending or the bad ending. 2043, the bad ending, you killed the Dark Ones. The good ending, you spared the Dark Ones. Last Light, you show the little Dark One forgiveness, the little one brings his kin and destroys all these Red Line soldiers. You don't, well, you just go all Spartan, blow the civility up and you die. Which probably would have ended the game completely. And it will make sense why they went for the good ending. Obviously enough though, Last Light is based on the bad ending where we killed the Dark Ones. Khan says there's a little one left alive in Artyom who has a special gift to talk to the Dark Ones telepathically. And he's obviously known as the savior of the metros. Artyom being special, he goes through all sorts of shit in the Moscow metros and deals with so many mutants and so many monstrosities. And obviously you can tell the graphics differences from both games. Obviously all 3 games have been jumping to graphics, and it is all based on a novel. Now this will be adding many questions. Who would we see return in Metro Exodus? Artyom, Anna, we can tell. I don't know about Khan, because in the good ending Khan disappeared. We might see the return of Khan, maybe. Colonel Miller, we might. Now, obviously enough though, one of my theories that we could start out like maybe a couple of months after the instance with D6 when the Dark Ones wipe out the Red Line soldiers. We find out the state of Metro and find out why Artyom and Anna are on this train leaving Moscow and going out. I'm also looking forward to the many new weapons. Now, many people are hoping, is this an open world game? Metro's been very baseline of you follow this path, but obviously enough though you weren't really forced. Some sections you were. We had the option to go to multiple different paths to find secrets. Obviously I always did, and Khan just disappeared. And it is pretty interesting with the games. Obviously enough though, I'm going to be looking forward to the music, because the music is badass to all hell. I do hope the Dark Ones do appear. I want to see what the little Dark One has become. We know the Dark Ones might look a bit different, because they did look different over the stages of their development from the game. And there's so many interesting things you can put into, but Metro Exodus is going to be an interesting game for the Metro series. We need to hopefully praise that it'll improve anything that Last Light has maybe failed with. We know Last Light majorly improved a lot of things that 2033 didn't. I am definitely going to get it as a Metro fan, and obviously as the channel suggested, I'm a Metro person. There's so many conclusions, there's so many interesting things. Will we have two endings with this one, or will this be the final game for the Metro series? Probably not. Now, if it is an open world, there could be many opportunities, but it does depend if they get it right. If they don't, then that's going to be a nail in the coffin. If they do, it's a step in the right direction. But for now, the trailer's just come out, it's been announced at E3, this is something to look forward to. Are you going to get Metro Exodus? If so, comment down below. And I wonder if Artyom's voice actor is going to carry on as the same one from Last Light, or maybe the one from 2033, the original one. With that said though, thank you very much for watching, and have all a great day.